Jason?
Yeah.
Hey. Okay, so this is kind of uncomfortable, so I would rather just say it and deal with it. Otherwise, I'm going to drive myself crazy trying to figure out how I'm supposed to tell you.
Okay.
Okay, Elizabeth called me over, which I thought was kind of weird because we're not really what you would call close friends, you know? And I walk in there and she is upset. And not the kind of upset where you're crying upset. She was more manic.
I'm sorry, that must have been tough.
Yeah, well, there was a bunch of Jake's things laying on the floor, and there were some clothes and some toys, and she told me, she's like, go ahead, take a bunch of this stuff for Jason, whatever you want. And then all of a sudden she stops me and she says that she's changed her mind.
Well, I think Elizabeth should have Jake's things anyway.
Yeah, I think it was just an excuse. Elizabeth wanted to tell me something that she couldn't bring herself to tell you.
Yeah? What's that?
Aiden is Lucky's.
Not Nicholas's?
Apparently, she had a paternity test done a couple of months ago. For whatever reason, she didn't say anything, probably because of Jake. But she has told Lucky, and he believes her. He's okay with it. Nicholas, on the other hand, doesn't believe her because he says that she's done this before.
Yeah, because she lied about Jake.
I know. I feel really bad for her. Jason, she's trying to make amends with everyone. I think that's why she brought me over there, to get a bunch of his things to bring with you. I think she just wants everything to be okay.
What'd you tell her?
I told her to stand still and breathe and not to worry, because Nicholas and Lucky will have to figure this out on their own and react however they want to react, and she can't change that. And the harder she tries, she's just going to make things worse for herself.
It's pretty smart.
Yeah, well, I speak from experience. When we fell apart, I had to find my way back to you.
Do you ever wonder why you bother? I mean, we did so much damage to each other. Why didn't you just write me off?
Oh, I tried. I did. I wanted to hate you forever. I just knew that I wouldn't.
How'd you know that?
I don't know. There's just something about you. When I'm with you, I don't have to think about being anyone except myself.
Well, that's because you're perfect.
Perfect?
Except for your cooking. You're perfect.
Okay, I want to ask you something, and I want you to give me the first answer that comes to your head. No editing at all.
No.
No what?
No. I'm not going to answer that question because whatever I say is going to be wrong.
No. It can't be wrong as long as you say how you feel.
See, those are the worst kind of questions, because you say you don't want me to edit, but if I don't say what you want to hear, then your feelings get hurt.
Oh, stop. I am not some delicate little flower.
Sam, I know that I've been busy, and if you want to go away, it's just a really bad time.
Bad time?
Right now.
I know, it's always a bad time, but that's not what I'm talking about.
Well, then if it's about Spinelli, I don't know.
Will you let me just ask my question, please? Please.
Fine. Go ahead.
Okay. So, when I called you from the hospital and told you that they were going to give me a pregnancy test, what was your first response? I mean, were you sad? Or were you worried? What? Just be honest.
Well, I thought it would be cool.
Cool. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to hear.